Right, ignore the copyright notice. Come up here to Setup, Drawing, Layout, then down here to User Defined. Click on this and then change the paper material size to 200 by 200 millimeters. Ignore the rest and click OK. You'll see you'll get a square on the frame. That is your drawing area, 200 by 200. We're going to draw a rectangle. Come across here to Shapes, click on the rectangle tool and make sure that the grid lock is on. Start your rectangle, one dot in, come down to here and complete your rectangle by pressing the left hand button. Now we're going to draw the diagonals of the rectangle. So come across here to the line tool, up here on the top right, click on the line tool, click on the corner, left hand button in the opposite corner, up here, left hand button in the opposite corner, and that completes your diagonals. Now to draw the centre of the flower, we need to go to the circle tool, which is here, and hold down the left hand button and keep the left hand button of the mouse held down, and it extends the menu out, and go to the second one, draw a circle with given centre and radius, release left hand button and change the radius to 25. Click OK. Then you can place the centre of the cursor right in the centre of the cross which the diagonals have made. Click with the left hand button. Now we have centred our circle, we don't need those diagonals anymore. So to come across to the toolbar, click on the select arrow, click on the line, making sure you've got the edge of the line with your arrow, shift and delete buttons pressed at the same time will delete out those lines. We're going to form the petals of the flower. Now the petals of the flower are made out of converting a straight line into a curved line. I mean, you need to find first of all where the centre of these petals is going to be. So we need first of all to make sure we've got the selection key on and then click on the rectangle, and the rectangle will change to a magenta pinky colour and will have this marquee around it. Now down the bottom right of the screen you see this little property box. I'll bring it up so you can see it better. Now that property box is actually all the edit tools you need for lines within 2D Design. Now when I press on Start Edit, the menu extends, and also if you look at the figure here you will see that at the end of each line the little circles. These circles are called nodes, and they actually control things like the CAM machine and allow you to change the type of line we're going to use. Now what I'm going to do is click on an individual line at the top here, click on the line here, and you'll see that line itself changes colour to the pinky colour to show the line has been selected. Now if I come across to the selection menu here, Add Node, click on Add Node, you see an extra node in the middle there. I'm going to draw that down right into the middle of the circle we drew in the first place and just release the left hand button. Now I'm going to do the same for the other three sides. So just click on the line, then Add Node, pull the node into the middle, release the left hand button. Go all the way around, Add Node, pull the node into the middle, release the left hand button, Add Node and pull it into the middle and release the left hand button. Now you can see the whole thing is made up of looks like 4 lines coming out. But in fact we got more nodes than we have lines at the moment. In fact we have 8 lines doubled up on each other, and we can actually use those lines individually because we've got a node, 2 nodes to work from. Click on the outside, then click again on the line, and we're now going to change that line to a curve. Click on here to curve, and you see these little handles coming out. Now these handles are called Béziers, and if you pull this out to here, make sure you're following the arc, and this one out to here, we're now beginning to build up a petal. Try on the other side, and then to curve, keep the sweep the same, and out here the same. So forming like a square on there, and then make your way all the way around, change it to a curve, pulling out with the handles, and pulling this one out to its full length all the way around. Keep going all the way around until you have every single line converted into a petal. If you make a mistake, you can take it back to line again. Just click on line to line, and go back to line again. To curve, pull it out again, and then pull it out at the bottom here, and you'll eventually end up with 4 petals. Okay, and then when you're there, just click on End Edit, and it will show that all those lines are selected. And what we're going to do next is we're going to take out the middle bit from the flower itself. Now, to take out the middle bit, we need to delete just part of the line out. So we go to delete any, we click on there, we delete the whole line out. We just want to delete those inside bits. So hold down the left hand button of the mouse until you get delete part of an object between the 2 nearest intersections. Left hand button on there, just click on the lines you want to delete all the way around and make sure they're deleted. Now we can check that by using the redraw, which looks like this windscreen wiper on the right hand side. Click on that at any time to tell you if there's any lines left there, which you can see on this case there aren't. Right, what we're going to do next is going to do the inside of the flower, inside of the petals, and the inside of the middle bit here. So come across to contour, click on contour. This allows us to draw lines within lines. Just click inside the line, and you're then drawing in the insides of the petal. In the middle, keep clicking on the inside. It will only allow you to draw within the space. If you get a space which is not going to fill, it will give you a signal to say it won't do it. Okay, now that is finished. Now you need to come to File, Save As, and save it in your documents as flower. Okay, and now we're going to colour it in. Now the colouring tools within 2D design are pretty limited. It's not really designed for decoration, it's more designed for engineering drawings. So we need to put it into a program where we've got more fun, more available tools to colour and be more creative. So the first thing we need to do is to select it all. So come to Edit, select all, then copy, come down to Start, mine's going to be different to what you've got, and then come across to Accessories. Again, my screen's going to look totally different to what screens you've got, and go to Paint within Accessories, which is here. Wait for it to open, and then Paste. Okay, and then you've got this colour palette down here. You've got all these tools in here which you can use. So select a colour, push it onto the bucket, and fill in. Keep filling in till you get a really good design, and then save that, and we'll print it out on the colour printer once you put it onto the memory stick.